we don't see it enough. We don't see the faces of lead-poisoned kids. We see children who have all sorts of other things, but it's a hidden problem.
An immediate response to our 5 on Your Side investigation into Cleveland's lead crisis. Parents with children poisoned by lead paint say the city hasn't done enough to curb the crisis for decades.
5 on Your Side investigator Joe Paganakis has been digging into the city's proposal to solve the lead poisoning epidemic. And Joe, there's yet another petition drive in the works to get legislation against lead violators back on the ballot.
Rob, Danita, members of Cleveland Lead Advocates for Safe Housing meeting tonight in the quest to collect even more signatures because it says the city's plan simply isn't strong enough.
Joe, when I saw your story last night on the news, I was inspired to try to come forth and bring my story.
Alex Manti, responding to News 5's investigation into the Cleveland lead paint crisis, left frustrated by the city's ineffective effort to solve the lead paint poisoning epidemic, especially over the past 2 decades. Her daughter poisoned by lead paint at the age of 2 in 2001.
We had to go straight to the hospital, which required 10 days of chelation with a medication called sodium EDTA.
15 years ago, Alex helped lead the Charge for Change with the Lead Safe Living campaign and the Alpha Lead Citizens Group, but very little to stop the crisis was accomplished.
It is unacceptable what's been going on. We have to stop allowing these children being poisoned.
Just a few hours ago, Cleveland Lead Advocates for Safe Housing meeting to organize a second petition drive to get the needed signatures to put its lead legislation on the ballot. Thousands of signatures rendered invalid in its first attempt.
But by getting these petitions now, we'll be able to, by midsummer, be able to put our proposal in front of council.
Clash believes the city's current 33-point plan being recommended isn't strong enough to hold lead paint violators responsible.
I don't trust the recommendations. So for us, it has always been about making sure that we had valid legislation. And recommendations are not legislation.
This neighborhood, the homes are at least 100 years old, if not more.
Shaliga True Value Hardware is responding, working with News 5 Pro Lab and 12 other Northeast Ohio True Value locations, already handing out 200 free lead test kits in the program's first day.
You want to know if there is a problem, you want to be aware of it. And then obviously at that point, you know how to proceed and what steps you need to take to remediate the problem.
Meanwhile, Alex hopes the city will finally tackle this serious threat to thousands of children.
I hope this is the time. I mean, children in 2019 should not still be suffering from this.
Again, News 5 working with True Value Hardware and Pro Lab to be part of the solution, handing out free lead testing kits while supplies last. You can find a full list of the participating locations in an interactive map posted right now on news5cleveland.com. Live in the Tech Center, I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Joe Paganakis.